What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of my MUT 16 series. As you can see, we're 5-0 on the year, and look at the team we're going up against. Derek Brooks, the legend, and he's got the Odell Beckham, which you get from the pre-order pack. So first play of the game, we'll run one up the middle of Eddie Lacy for 7 yards, giving us a 2nd and 3. Then again, we'll hand it to Lacy up the middle as he runs over one man and falls forward all the way to the 47-yard line. So we're moving the ball good in this first drive. 2nd down and 10 now. We hit the curl route to Demarius Thomas, and he gets taken down on my opponent's side of the field. We have a new set of downs now. 1st and 10, we're dropping back, and we'll throw it over to Lacy, and Lacy's going upfield, and we'll get all the way down to my opponent's 23-yard line for another new set of downs. 2nd and 5 now, we're handing it off to Lacy on the 0-1 trap, and he'll get all the way down to the 9, giving us a 1st and goal situation here. We're dropping back, hit up Gronkowski. He turns upfield and gets all the way down to the 1-yard line. So we just got to punch it in now. 2nd and 1, we do a QB sneak and get in there with Jameis Winston to take the early 7-0 lead over my opponent. 3rd and 10 now, we've got everything covered, and he dumps it off, but somehow that gets called a 1st down as a new set of downs for my opponent. He's running up the middle, breaks to the outside with Lamar Miller, breaks one tackle, and he's off to the races down the sideline. Only one man can catch him, our D lineman, I think our right end, and we will get to him on the 3-yard line eventually, finally bringing him down. And on the first try, my opponent has it, get into the end zone, hits a little drag route and scores, tying the ball game up 7-7 with his first play in the second quarter to Martellus Bennett nonetheless. So we got the ball 1st and 10, dropping back. We get Jeremy Maclin open, and Maclin's off to the races. He stiff arms one man, and he's up the sideline. Nobody will catch him now as he goes 81 yards into the end zone to give us the 14-7 lead, my longest play of the season so far in Madden Ultimate Team. 3rd and 11 now, he's dropping back in the pocket, rolling out, and he will get picked off by Hall, and Hall will bring that one all the way down to the 15-yard line, giving us great field position yet again. 1st and 10. Hand that off to Eddie Lacy, and Eddie Lacy will roll down, and that gives us 2nd and inches, but we jump ahead to 2nd and goal, right up the middle to Eddie Lacy, and Eddie Lacy gets in there, but like the bowling ball he is, giving us a 21-7 lead now. We're starting to pull away. 2nd and 4, my opponent's dropping back, hits the out route to Martellus Bennett for a huge 1st down there. Now on 3rd and 1 on my opponent's 47-yard line, he has nobody and throws it right to Brandon Flowers, and we will get that ball at midfield. So it looks like we can put this one out of reach, and you know what's going to happen. Bye-bye. There, we get yet another rage quit, so we'll get into the next game. We're now 6-0 in the year, 2 wins away from a first-round bye, and he's got Terrell Davis, Glover Quinn, and Matthew Stafford. First time facing Terrell Davis in 1st and 10, we hit Gronkowski, and he'll turn upfield, getting almost to midfield. But yeah, Terrell Davis, oh, and there's the personal foul there on Patrick Peterson. Terrell Davis, he's a beast, but this gameplay definitely went weird. And look at that one-handed catch by Rob Gronkowski there, pulling that one down. He was tightly covered. So now 1st and 10, we're rolling out and making an absolutely terrible read as we throw it right to Glover Quinn, who he was using. We had a golden opportunity, but we blow it on that terrible read. So now opponent 2nd and 13, he got Mariota and whoop, right there. Oh man, he claimed my CPU's ankles, and he almost got us there, but he brings it on a 30-yard rush all the way down to the 50. So now he's on my 24-yard line. He hits the route, but we get the pick with Antonio Cromartie as we get the interception right back, taking away a scoring opportunity from my opponent. 1st and 10, now we're dropping back. We'll hit the out route to Gronkowski as that was a corner route, and he's up along the sideline. Only one man can catch him, and nobody will as we go in for the first score of the game, taking the 7-0 lead with only 2 minutes remaining in the half. I was thinking at this point, you know what? We may go into halftime with the lead, but he's dropping back. He'll throw it up to OBJ, and OBJ, he just has scope and pulls that one down, taking it away from Slay, bringing it all the way down to my 16. Now 2nd and 8, and he'll go untouched with Terrell Davis up the middle, tying the ball game up 7-7 there. Great play by my opponent. 1st and 10, we're dropping back with Winston. We have triangle open, and Winston, I hit triangle there. He overthrew him completely, and it went right to where my X receiver was. As it turns out, we throw a pick there. Then Mariota right there. Oh man, he got us bad. We tripped. We hit our own players. He takes that one in for a touchdown for a 49-yard run, giving my opponent a 7-point lead going into half. What a turn of events there. He scores 2 touchdowns in a span of a minute and a half, but we still got time and give it to Maclin, getting across midfield there. We still got 33 seconds left. So 1st and 10, we're dropping back with Winston. Got a big hole. We'll take it out of the pocket. We're running up the field, and doesn't even get hard, but fumbles the ball. Oh my god, there's another chance we have to score. and we cough it up on a turnover. So now Mariota, we try to tackle him there, and then he breaks my ankles yet again, taking it all the way down to the 35-yard line. In field goal range now, he can put this one out of reach. He's dropping back. He'll throw it up to OBJ, and this time we get the pick with Slay. I thought OBJ came down with that, but a turn of events there, as again, this was a turnover-filled game as he threw a pick there. Dropping back, and we get the sack on Matthew Stafford. Ndamukong Suh coming up big for us, forcing my opponent to punt the ball to me, and with Dre Archer back there, anything can happen. Dre Archer gathers that ball on the punt. He's taking up the left field sideline, and he'll juke in right here and hit a spin move, but he returns it to my opponent's 37, giving us great field position. 3rd and 6 now, we're rolling out, and we got X open, but a great user play by my opponent, causing us to throw our 3rd interception of the game, and we have fumbled one, so he's dropping back, got nobody open, but he throws it up to OBJ, and OBJ does what he does and comes down with it there. 3rd and 7 now, he'll hand it off to LaDainian Tomlinson, and we lay him out with Antonio Cromartie. He recovers the fumble that he caused and takes it up the sideline all the way down to the 29-yard line. Great play there by Cromartie, causing the turnover, and we'll throw it up to Demaryius Thomas. Demaryius Thomas goes up and gets it there for a touchdown. Now looking back at this, X was actually wide open on the route coming across middle, but we score quick there, giving us a tie ball game, and he fits it in a tight window there, coming down with it at the 39-yard line. So he's got 3rd and 11 now. We covered that route, but he hits the slant underneath, bringing him down to a 4th and 2, and he'll go for it. We got the slant route shut down, but he hits the wheel route to LaDainian Tomlinson. Smart play there by my opponent as he takes the 21-14 lead with only 2 minutes remaining in the ballgame. We need to put a drive together. We've had what would be 3 field goals taken away by poor mistakes by me, as Eddie Lacy trucks one man, bringing it all the way to the 46-yard line. We got 2nd and 5, handing it off to Eddie Lacy. Again, we get a huge chunk of yards, and this drive was really methodical. Handoffs and very few passes. This was one of the rare passes. We got Eddie Lacy wide open, hits a juke move, claims 2 guys right there, and brings it all the way down to the 14-yard line. We've got life now as my opponent's calling timeouts, wanting the ball back. We're rolling out. He covered the X route that time, and we will slide this time with Winston not wanting another fumble down to the 6-yard line. 3rd and 2, we get stuffed there as all of a sudden it's a 4th and 4 there, so we'll do a toss to Dre Archer, and Dre Archer gets the outside and gets tackled at the 1-yard line. We've only got 2 seconds remaining, and we bring in Eddie Lacy at the fullback position. We're waiting. He's using the safety right there. We're waiting for him to move out of the middle, and finally he does, and we take our opportunity. We hut the ball. Eddie Lacy gets tackled, but he rolls forward into the end zone, tying the ball game up with only 1 second remaining, as that will send the ball game to OT as long as we can make this extra point, and we do. Huge turn of events there as we tie the ball game up with a huge 4th down conversion, and we score with 1 second left. So we got the ball first, and on 2nd and 17, we throw a risky pass, but Demaryius Thomas holds onto it and gets clobbered there. But we got the ball on the 40-yard line with 2nd and 7 now. We're rolling out with Winston, and we got a huge green grass in front, and we slide yet again, not wanting to fumble as we get the 1st down there. And 3rd and 6 now, we got the out route, the corner route, and Witten comes down with it on a huge 3rd down and 6 conversion, all the way down to the 27. 3rd and 4, if you're going to leave the middle wide open with only 3 down linemen, we'll punish you for that, as Eddie Lacy rumbles all the way down. So 1st and 10 now, Eddie Lacy going outside, cutting back in, and we score the walk-off touchdown there, ending the game in OT, as we had some big mistakes in this game, but we ended up walking away with a 27-21 victory. It was a close game, that's for sure, but a win's all that counts. We went for 400 yards. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more content. Peace.